Let's take a look now at the improvisation. We're going to be looking now at the C major scale, G major scale, and D major scale. We're going to be looking at the scales which are formed based upon what we refer to as degrees. We have the root of the scale, which is the 1, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and then the octave. So you have 7 degrees, or 8 tones here, that will be able to be used in an improvisational setting. We're going to do it apply it to 3 keys, and you're going to be working on 3-note pattern in the left hand. Okay, and what's going to happen here is your right hand is going to be applying the 9th, or we can look at the 9th or the 2nd degree. And this is really a way to really get to know how the scales function in a world of improvisation and creativity, or building, the building of chords later. They have an enormous function. Now we're looking at it in an improvisational setting. So you're going to play the first bar. You're going to be looking at what we refer to as the 9th or the 2nd degree of the particular scale. You play it for a whole note. Then the next bar, for a half note, you're going to be playing the root. So if you choose the key of C, the 2nd or the 9th, the reason it's called the 9th, let me show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's the next note after the octave. Easier to look at as the 2nd, okay? So you're going to take the 2nd for a whole bar. The 2nd bar, you put a half note in of the root. So you're going to play in the C, you'd go D for 4 beats, and then C for 2 beats, and then any degree, okay? So we're giving you a little bit of freedom, but I'm still trying to have you stick to structure, so you're really getting tuned into learning, applying the 9th or the 2nd. I'm calling it the 9th, okay? Technically. And we'll put the 9th in, and you'll get a chance to really learn what that degree is all about on each of these scales. It's really cool, okay? It has its own little power, okay? Let's try it right now. Here we go. This is a lot of fun, because now you can sit down and really feel like you're creating music. Here we're going to start off with a 9. C. Then you're going to go, okay, 1, 3, and it'll be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now to G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. To D. Okay, we're going to 9. 1 tone. See? Because that's that release tone. Your choice is any degree. So really giving you some options here. Okay, back to C again. So while you're playing, the 3-note pattern is only happening on the first bar. Okay, of these 2-bar workouts. Okay, 2-bar little chordal sections. Okay, here we go. C. To G. 9th, 1, 5. I'm just grabbing anything within the scale. Now I'm looking at the D scale. I'm going to go 9. See how we went down to the 3? It really makes you look at the scale. When you release the note, you think, what are the notes in that D scale? It really makes you look at all those notes that could have worked, okay? Once you're comfortable with this presentation where you're playing the 9th or the 2nd bar, you're bringing in that half note root element, okay? Releasing it to any other degree. You're comfortable with that. Then we can do left-hand pattern with whole, half, half. So you're going to play a whole note, half, half, or any of your scale choices. Okay, and it's nice too as you're changing keys to try to continue the line. I'll show you. So it really starts sounding pretty nice. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to G. So what I'm saying about continuing line, I'm going to try to go to a note in the G scale coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4. To D scale now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to C. 3, 4. To G. 1, 2, 3, 4. To D. 1, 2, 3, 4. To C. To G. 2, 3, 4. To D. 2, 3, 4. You're We could do this, go on and on. What you're going to find now is the fourth note of the scale is typically not going to want to be landed on, and you're going to discover this through your trial and error. So that would be what we typically would call a void note, whereas you want to avoid landing on that. Now, if you were releasing it, going full, as long as it's releasing to away to the very next note down or the very next note up, that void note now becomes active and it works, okay? So keep that in mind. That void note is kind of something to watch out for, okay? But all the notes will work nicely. Endless creativity can be brought forth for this great exercise. Enjoy it.